Anyway, so this video is late. I really wanted to make one video per week after Static came out, but that didn't really happen because honestly, like, exams are coming up in a few weeks, and so I actually want to start paying attention in school. So before I go back to being a future-based hoe, I need to actually, like, start school stuff. Okay, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get into this. Tip number 1, don't use autotune. If you have to auto-tune something, it's probably because you need to re-record it. I am definitely a culprit of this because in Just Another Star, which I released back in January, I auto-tuned the shit out of my vocals. If I had actually thought about that, I would have realized it's like, you know, this is not a good idea. I need to re-record this, re-record this, re-record this. So for example, let's use a little bit of an excerpt from Plant Life by Owl City. Freaking love that song, by the way. If you haven't heard it, sorry, you should check it out. It's a very good song. So if we just start with something imperfect, like, I saw a ghost on the stairs, and sheets on the tables and chairs. The silverware swam with the sharks in the sink. Even so, I don't know what to think. Yeah, so like there I put in a couple of really glaringly obvious problems that can be easily fixed with autotune and maybe a little bit of pitch correction. And I'll show you what that sounds like right now. I saw a ghost on the stairs, and sheets on the tables and chairs. The silverware swam with the sharks in the sink. Even so, I don't know what to think. Yeah, that kind of sucked. It gave it kind of like a robotic, weird poppy robotic sound, and I really don't like that. I really like my vocals like super natural, but if we just keep re-recording it until we get something we're really happy with, then your voice will always just sound more natural and more like you, more recognizable like you. Actually, I'm gonna take my headphones off for that because I don't know if it sounded good because I don't have the monitoring right now. Let's go again. I saw a ghost on the stairs, and sheets on the tables and chairs. The silverware swam with the sharks in the sink. Even so, I don't know what to think. So yeah, that wasn't perfect either, but it was a lot better than the first one. And I would definitely just keep re-recording until you find something good as opposed to auto-tuning, because it'll sound just way more like you, way more natural. And this brings us into tip number 2, which is harmonize with yourself. Honestly, one of the most important things you can do is just to harmonize with yourself. Even if you just use a vocoder, it gives it so much more body and gives you a lot more room to experiment and kind of work with the song that you already have to give it your own little feel, whether you're doing a cover or you're making your own song like I did with Static, which was pretty much all a cappella with 4 or 5 voices.
Well, the sky falls around me, so I look to you, and I feel alright for a little while. Then I go home crying to an empty life, and my phone's a shrine to the truth I hide. What's happening to me?
And that leads us, actually, it kind of does lead us straight into tip number 3. You might want to harmonize, but don't overcomplicate it. This is a plague, and it needs to stop. Don't warble. How would you enjoy Mo Bamba if it sounded like this? Hoes calling. No, you would not. That sounded terrible.
Great. Now our arc looks like this. Did you subvert the whole idea of musical direction as some sort of nihilistic statement? It worked.
I wish plant life would grow all around me so I won't feel dead anymore. Where's the melody? Stop warbling. Okay, anyway, now that that's over, we're gonna go into tip number 4. Use a pop filter. I'm not gonna use the pop filter in this video. Honestly, buy a pop filter. It's $20 at your local music store, and you hear that? Where's the wind? There's no wind. There you go. It actually helps so much. Last tip. If you have any friends that sing, or your school has a choir or something like that, I know this is going to sound really cheesy and really dumb, but join the damn choir. Honestly, having friends to sing with just makes you love singing so much more. I know it worked for me, it'll work for you too. And just singing with your friends builds your confidence, it builds your ability to sing in front of people, to sing in front of a mic confidently. And that's really the most important part, is to be able to sing confidently. And honestly, in my opinion, you can't do that without first having the experience of singing with a lot of people and kind of getting used to singing a lot, getting used to singing in front of people. And just having friends to sing with is fun. It means you want to sing more, you want to sing more, you want to sing with them, and it just brings your practice level up. It's awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. This was a ton of fun to make, even though it was like way off the top of my head. I actually decided to make this video because my voice just kind of felt pretty good today. If you guys were inspired by this video, or you like the tips I gave you, just go out there and record something. Like, make a cover, or even just write your own stuff and put it on YouTube or something, and then send me the link. I would love to hear you guys singing. I would love to hear you guys being inspired. If you've got a singing video and you want me to see it, go for it. I would love to see it. Anyway, that's going to be all from me, and I will see you on Friday. Peace out.